Good evening, viewers. You're welcome to the news on Flip. I am Christian Chuku. Let's take a look at the top headlines. Court has given justice to my daughter, father of 5 years old killed by Chiche. Tinubu hails new Khan president. FCT in neighboring states set to fight insecurity. Entertainment, Shakira may face 8 years in jail over tax evasion. Sports, Messi may return to Barcelona to end his career. Now business, 3 years advance rent harmful to economy. Let's take a look at the news in full. Abubakar Abdul Salam, father of the 5-year-old pupil murdered by her teacher Hanifa Abubakar, has expressed happiness that the little Hanifa got justice from the court. Abdul Salam, who made the remark while speaking with journalists in reaction to the court's judgment that sentenced the killer, Tanko Abdul Malik, and his accomplice Hashimu Ishiaku to death by hanging. He also commended the court for the judgment. I'm happy that Hanifa, my daughter, has gotten justice. We appreciate everyone's effort in this case. Justice has been well served, Absalami stated. The press had reported that Hanifa was kidnapped sometime in December 2021 by her proprietor, Tanko. He said since the beginning of the case, he never thought of getting justice and thanked the people of the state for the support and encouragement they had given them throughout the trial period. I'm really short of words to express my gratitude and thankfulness to the people of Kano. We really appreciate them because they stood by us during the trial and we'll never forget this singular honor, he said. God had already passed the judgment even before coming to the court, and I thank the court for delivering a fair judgment, he added. Absalom, who looked calm, prayed to God to reward all those who sympathized and supported them from the beginning up to the end of the trial. May Almighty Allah reward all those who stood by us from the beginning to the end of the trial period. May He reward them abundantly, he prayed. On Tinubu hailing the new Khan president, the All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu on Friday congratulated Reverend Daniel Oko on being the new elected president of the Christian Association of Nigeria. Tinubu, who is a former Lagos State governor, in a statement by his media aide Tunde Rahman, described the new Khan president as a worthy successor. Reverend Oko was elected on Monday to succeed the highly respected Reverend Samson Olasupo Ayokunle upon completion of his tenure as head of Khan. The statement was titled Tinubu congratulates Daniel Oko, new Khan president. As Siwaju noted that the new Khan leader, who is the general superintendent of Christ's Holy Church, is a worthy successor to Reverend Ayokunle, whose tenure as Khan president was one characterized by exceptional commitment, principle, and wisdom. I congratulate Reverend Oko on his election as the new president of Khan, noting that Reverend Oko had truly distinguished himself as the deputy to Reverend Ayokunle. The statement read in part. On insecurity, the Federal Capital Territory Administration said it had taken steps to rejig security operations and collaborations with state contiguous to Abuja so as to curb the rising insecurity in the nation's capital. Speaking at the FCT security meetings, the FCT Commissioner of Police, Sunday Babaji, explained that with the move, security operatives in the neighboring states and the FCT will take the attack to the enclaves of the terrorists terrorizing the territories. The neighboring states are Niger, Nasarawa, Kaduna, Kogi, Benue, and Plateau states. Babaji revealed that the action would help to adequately secure the FCT. He was quoted to have said this in a statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the FCT, Anthony Ogunleye, late Thursday. The statement read in part, in order to enhance the provision of security in the nation's capital, the FCT administration has taken steps to reinvigorate the G7 security operations, which involve security collaboration and partnerships with states that are contiguous to the Federal Capital Territory. According to the FCT CP, the reinvigoration of the G7 security operations will see the commencement of security operations and procedures by members of the G7, which will involve taking the fight to the bandits and terrorists in their camps, which are mostly located in states bordering the FCT. Over to entertainment, Spanish prosecutors said Friday They would seek a prison sentence for more than 8 years against global music superstar Shakira after she rejected a plea deal on accusations of tax evasion. Prosecutors in Barcelona will also demand a fine of nearly 24 million euros from the 45-year-old Hips Don't Lie songstress, whom they accused of defrauding the Spanish tax office out of 40.5 million euros on income earned between 2012 and 2014. Shakira, who has sold over 60 million albums, rejected the plea deal on Wednesday, saying in a statement through her lawyers that she was absolutely certain of her innocence and had decided to let the case go to court, confident that her innocence would be proven. A formal referral to court has not yet been announced, neither has a trial date been set. Lawyers for Shakira, one of the biggest names in the global music industry, says an agreement remains possible until the start of any trial. Prosecutors say that Shakira moved to Spain in 2011 when her relationship with FC Barcelona defender Gerard Piqué became public, but maintained official tax residency in the Bahamas until 2015. The couple, who share 2 children, announced their separation in June. On Wednesday, the star slammed the complete violation of her rights and abusive methods carried out by the prosecutor's office. Sports. Barcelona president Joan Laporta has said that he hopes Lionel Messi will end his career in Barca shirt. Messi left the Camp Nou for Paris Saint-Germain last summer after 17 years in the Barcelona first team as the Charlatan Giants struggled with financial problems. But Laporta is hopeful that the 35-year-old will be able to return to Barca before he hangs up his boots. Messi's time as Barca didn't end as we all would have liked, he told Spanish press during the club's pre-season tour of the United States. I believe that Barca have a moral debt towards Leo Messi. Would like the end of his career to come in a Barca shirt, being applauded at all the grounds wherever he goes. Laporta clarified that nothing has been discussed with Messi, who has 1 season left on his PSG contract with an option for an extra year. It was a temporary end to his Barca career because I believe that we will make this wish a reality, he added. Now business. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, on Thursday declared that the collection of 2 or 3 years rent in advance by property owners was causing more harm than good to Nigeria's economy. Fashola, who intensified the push for monthly rent payments across the country, charged the state governments to look at ways to make the payment of rent easier and more comfortable for both tenants and landlords. The minister disclosed this during his address at the 2022 National Council meeting on Land, Housing and Urban Development, the 11th in a series which held in Sokoto State. In a speech at the event, which was made available to correspondents in Abuja, Fashola said, I concede that majority of the houses belong to the private sector and they expect legitimate income from rent for the properties. However, I hold a strong view that asking for 2 or 3 years rent in advance from working class people, as distinct from corporate tenants who may prefer to pay in advance, does more harm than good to all concerned and to the economy. Interestingly, rent is a matter over which the federal government has no constitutional authority because it is a local matter, and rightly so. But I use the platform of this meeting to challenge and provoke all state representatives to thought and action about how we can make the payment of rent easier and comfortable to both tenants and landlords. And on that note, we have come to the end of the news on Flip. I remain Christian Chuku. Remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel. This bulletin was produced by Odu Black. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.